Hunt Fish University.
Well, Anthony, end of September, this sure is king time, isn't it?
Oh, it is. We're fishing off Atlantic Beach, North Carolina, and have another beautiful day down here. I mean, just caught it right between the hurricanes and couldn't ask for any prettier day.
Slick, wind blowing just enough to keep us cool. Had pretty good luck catching baits. They weren't real big, but we probably got enough.
Well, let's hope we don't have enough.
Well, I'll go along with that. We're fishing from real light tackle. I know we got one line out there that's 10-pound test.
Well, maybe that smoker won't hit that one, but maybe the smoker hit the little bit bigger reel.
We got plenty of string in the box. If he strips us, he wins.
That's it. So,
I see we got some frantic baits back there.
what you got there, Kurt?
I just got to look at him. Look like king, maybe 8 pounds.
Well, that's good. That's what we're here for.
Just light tackle makes them fun.
Anytime you're catching fish, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, but I always like it on light tackle. There he is again coming up.
Nice little king.
Hooked right in the... He might be a little bigger than 8 pounds, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's strong, ain't he?
Not quite ready yet, is he?
That is a nice king there, Kurt.
All right, see that knot in the line on the mono?
Yep.
Below that's 40-pound test.
All right,
Everything above that's 15.
So I'm going to grab that, and we're going to do a quick release on it. All right.
Good job.
There we go. All right, Kurt, got one.
Really?
Now it's my turn.
I'll tie on another rig on this one.
Oh,
there he
got
is right
one on
there.
it.
There he is. Yeah, it's always good to see that strike. He bit this other pogey right in two.
Maybe we should have had a heavier gear, but we'll see who's going to win. If we have line, we'll win. Kirk, we're gonna have to go to him. We ain't got a lot of line on this reel left.
Yeah, you have. I hadn't been stripped yet. Go ahead and take that clicker off of that thing. You want to go around to the other side of the boat?
Yes, sir. I tell you what, this is light tackle here.
Yeah, it is. You were scared for a minute though, weren't you?
I was, but I think we're gonna get them.
That's 15-pound test, and it's an Ambassador 6500, so you probably got 200 yards.
This is something like I would use in the river for stripers.
That's exactly what I use them for a lot of the time. Versatile.
It is versatile. But out here, you never know what you're gonna hook.
Well, you can get whipped.
We've been whipped before, haven't we?
Right.
But maybe we're gonna whip this fish this time.
You got him coming good now.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go away from here when he sees you. When he recognizes you. He's still pretty deep, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's right here. He's a pretty one, Kurt.
Oh, yeah. We want to gaff him?
Yeah.
Where we put the gaff?
Right there, right by your arm. Get the one. Well, you can get that one.
I'll be surprised if we get a chance to gaff him right now before
Look, that's a pretty fish.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that king. Ain't he pretty?
It don't take anything but 15-pound test, does it?
That's it. Man, what you reckon he weighs? 17, 18?
Yeah, I'd say he's in the 15-pound test class. See if there's a chance of getting that bait out of there.
You go ahead and stick your hand by
I'm not going to trifle with him. I'll tell you, we'll just leave it in him. Let's put him in the box.
Okay.
Good job. I'm surprised he didn't take another run when he came to the boat, aren't you?
Oh, I whooped him.
You whooped him. Good job. Well, we got a 10-pound pest rod sitting out here for you, too, now.
All right.
Anthony, what's your favorite bait for these kings this time of year, early fall?
Oh, you can get them. I love menhaden. I mean, menhaden's preferred bait, but you can't get them. Bluefish work well. Spots, anything like that.
Almost anything like that. Mullet.
Mullet work great. Also, if you can't find any bait, then you pull some frozen cigar minnows or some ballyhoo.
I always like that live bait thing when a lot of time your bait gets frantic up there at the top and you get to see the strike.
That makes it exciting to see the fish sky right on the bait.
Right. You want to release this fish, or?
We could release him. Here he comes, Kirk.
Have you had a look at him yet?
I saw a little glance. Here he is, right here.
Yep.
A nice king. Look at him.
He's a 15-pounder.
Well,
ain't he?
Yeah, what I like to do is somehow take the pliers and cut the wire and let them go.
All right.
Boy, these fish move from side to side. Look at this nice king coming up, Kirk.
Yeah, see if you can hand me the line.
Grab him by the tail.
I'll tell you what, just go ahead and cut the line on him and he will. Nice fish though.
Yeah. There he goes.
Look at him shaking. Good job.
All right, let's go catch another one.
If you love fishing in the great outdoors, you'll love Anglers Bay. AnglersBayStore.com is the official online store of Carolina Outdoor Journal apparel and gifts. From hats, t-shirts, jackets, and more. Anglers Bay features artwork from two of the top marine artists in the country. Speckled trout, red drum, and striped bass are featured, with more on the way. Our products make ideal gifts for the angler in your family who enjoys the great sport of fishing. Check us out on the web year-round at AnglersBayStore.com. Good fishing.
Anthony, did you check the tides before you come out this morning?
No, I didn't have opportunity. I knew it was coming in, but I don't know exactly what phase were we in.
I feel like we're kind of at slack tide right now.
Yeah, fishing is slow down some, and it probably pick up when the tide changes. But, you know, sometimes I just feel like you just have to have a bait in the water to be able to catch a fish.
That's right. You got to go to know, haven't you?
That's it. Tide or no tide, just you got to. We
got fishing the baits. Fishing the baits.
Oh, there he is. That was all right.
You want to pull us out of gear?
Yeah, probably just swing around a little bit to your left. Oh, excuse me, to your right.
Okay.
I was looking at my left.
I know. That's why they got the port and starboard thing going on.
Sometimes I can't think that fast.
Well, so much for the slack tide theory, right?
That's it. I mean, when you have a fish on, you sometimes you just don't think about everything.
That's right. So we were looking for excuses a little early. That didn't look like as big a fish. I got a decent look at him.
That's a fish.
That's right. But I could have just seen part of him.
That's it. Maybe you just saw the head.
And we bump her out of gear now?
Yeah, yeah. Tell you what, those engines are sure are quiet. They let you sneak up on a fish, won't they?
Yeah, that's right. It makes it mighty enjoyable fishing when it's so quiet like that without hearing
that with no smoke.
That's right, no smoke. We'll be looking at him pretty soon.
Try to gaff him in the head now. Here he is.
All right. I don't like going across that line, Anthony. I'm going to get a better shot than that.
Okay.
Because if I happen to miss, I'll be knocked him off.
Oh, man. Nice king, Kirk.
I believe he's the smallest one we got, but he'll probably be a little better eating.
True. There we go.
All right.
Nice king.
Yeah, pretty fish, pretty fish.
It is.
Let's put him in the box.
All right.
Anthony, we're getting into the time of year you like to catch some nice kings, aren't you?
Oh, that's it. I mean, this time of the year you catch anything from the small school kings from 8 to 10 pounds all the way up to 40, 45 pounds.
I'd like to see a 45-pounder today, only not on that 10 or 15-pound test line.
Yeah, I think that out here we just got to wait our turn for the bite.
They'll be biting right on till December, won't they?
Well, in December they're more offshore on the east side, mainly like the Tanker or the 1700 rock. But this is nice because you're only 2 miles from shore.
No doubt that's a king mackerel.
No doubt. He come up beautiful. I mean, he's smoking it. I'm trying to turn that way to lead to him.
I'm going to take that clicker off.
It never fails whenever you grab a little food to eat.
I saw that bait come up and I put the peanuts down.
Man, he smoked it, didn't he?
He wasn't fooling around. He wasn't fooling around.
You can tell that those light rods are getting more bites, more action than the heavier rods.
I believe it's got to do with the light line, and I don't run much wire on. That's just tied directly, not but about less than a foot of wire on them. I've always liked that rig.
Yeah, it works good. Well, maybe it's in that prop wash. I mean, the prop wash brings up a lot of fish too.
We've been fishing these rods a little shorter, just so it gives us an extra 20 yards, 20 yards of line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good strike right there. And I saw that bait come up, and I wasn't sure if he was, just getting tired. About time.
When I saw him roll up on top and flip out of the water, and then that king just nailed him. I thought you were getting him, Kurt.
I was, but he's going to take that second run.
Tell you what, that's great action
There
out
he goes.
here.
Look at him smoking out of there. He might get under the boat a little bit there for us.
Look at that pretty king.
Yeah.
There he is. Nice, pretty king.
Yeah, well, he's 12, 15 pounds, isn't he?
Sure. Can't ask for anything better
Appreciate
than
it.
that.
Nice job gaffing him.
Nice king. Gaffed him in the head so we won't lose much meat when we clean him. Well, he's nice, isn't he?
If he doesn't bite me, there you go. We saved that
Yeah.
rig we were liking.
That's a nice king.
They had good fish this time of year.
See how that
smoke and run.
See how that dip in the lateral line right
Yeah,
here?
right here.
Yeah.
That identifies him as a king over a
That's
Spanish
right.
when they're smaller. Plus,
So-
the Spanish on his dorsal right here is always, well, they got a different, their dorsal folds up further and is always, no, it's this one right here. It's always black right on the front.
True.
That
And-
king's gray right through there, but the Spanish always is black on those first two bones there.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a nice king. Good job.
We have a fish stew with him.
If you love fishing in the great outdoors, you'll love Anglers Bay. AnglersBayStore.com is the official online store of Carolina Outdoor Journal apparel and gifts. From hats, t-shirts, jackets, and more. Anglers Bay features artwork from two of the top marine artists in the country. Speckled trout, red drum, and striped bass are featured with more on the way. Our products make ideal gifts for the angler in your family who enjoys the great sport of fishing. Check us out on the web year-round at AnglersBayStore.com. Good fishing.
Well, Kurt, we had another pretty day on the water today. I mean, everything went smoothly. Everything went in our favor from getting up, getting to the boat, catching bait, to getting out here. I mean, as soon as we got out here, we were hooked up.
Yep, I probably won 3 or 4 minutes, so we had the first fish on. We didn't even have all the lines out.
That's it.
Caught bait pretty quick.
I mean, fishing, fall-time fishing off Atlantic Beach is hard to beat. I mean, the kings are here.
I've always loved catching some kings. It's good, fast run. You get to see them make the hit a lot of time. Your bait gets frantic, see them make that strike, and then they take that smoke and run. That drag just peeling out. That's just king mackerel fishing, isn't it?
That's it. Now, what I really love is when I see them skying behind the boat or skying on the baits. I mean, that really gets your heart pumping.
We saw a few free jumping today, but we never actually saw one free jump on our baits, but we saw a lot of strikes.
That's it.
I like something else about it. We generally use light tackle. This is probably one of the heaviest rods we use today, and I'd say, what is it, 20, 25 pound test?
Yes, that's 20-pound line. That's a Shimano TLD 15 with a fast gear ratio to pick up the slack line fast, and silky smooth drag.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that drag is a crucial thing when you king mackerel fishing.
Yeah.
Even some of the lighter tackle we were using today down the 10-pound test, line capacity and a light drag, and you can catch a king mackerel.
That's it. The rods we were using, I mean, they range from your light rods, but something with a soft tip so you don't pull the hooks out of the fish when you're fighting them.
Good point. A lot of times he's hooked in the side of the face and not necessarily in the gullet or anything. Just we got hooks out pretty easy. They ain't released right many fish.
That's it.
The terminal rigs we're using, get one up here.
We're using menhaden for bait, short piece of number 4 wire. These are number 4 trebles. I like number 6s also, especially when the bait's a little bit smaller.
Yep, number 6 is a little smaller hook, and they generally use extra strongs.
Yes, sir. And but single strand wire, I like that because it's thinner and doesn't have as much resistance in the water.
When you say number 4 wire, what pound test?
I think it's 44-pound
About
wire.
40. I got you.
But you can hook them in the back. I like to hook them in the back so they pull a little bit deeper. But there's always some that I hook in the nose.
Keep him on top so you can see him darting back and forth.
That's it.
Yeah, we had a lot of good fishing today. Had a lot of fish on. Good success ratio. It was just a good day. Pretty day out here in the fall, not too hot. I've really enjoyed myself. I appreciate the opportunity to go with you again.
Well, I appreciate it too. I'm glad we can take off today and go fishing.
Always a good trip.
It is.